this is actually a graph I've used a lot, and it's to explain to people what the impact of age is and what the impact of vaccination is. So what you see here along the x-axis is age, starting at 30 and going up to age 90. And the little red dots are the likelihood of you dying of COVID. And just pay important attention, this is a logarithmic scale. So if you're about 80 years old and you get COVID and you're not vaccinated, the risk of dying is about 1 in 100. If you're 30 years old, the risk of dying is somewhere around 1 in 10,000. Age is the primary determinant of your likelihood to get severe disease or die from COVID. And what you see with the blue arrows is the reduction in that likelihood of dying that's induced by getting at least 2 shots of the vaccine. And I would argue 3 and shots or boosters are even better. So if an 80-year-old gets vaccinated with at least 2 shots, their mortality goes down to that seen in a 50-year-old, which at that point is about 1 in 2,000. By the way, the 30-year-old is closer to 1 in 100,000. So yes, if I was 30 right now, and I didn't care about anybody else around me, I'd say, what's the big deal about COVID? Except that if you are, 70, 80 years old, there's a big deal about COVID, because if you're not vaccinated, you get it, there's a high probability you'll get severe disease at the very least and potentially die. So this has been the impact of vaccination on the COVID pandemic. So vaccination is important.